They call you up. What are you doing Tuesday? Can you come do a spot on Letterman, kid? You're hot.
Right. Like friends say, you should be on Saturday Night Live.
JJ, you should do one of those Vietnam movies, JJ. All right.
Okay, I'll get right on that.
Wendy, you should do a period piece like that Winona Ryder. Or like that Megan Ryan. She does a period piece every once in a while. That's what you should do, Wendy Liebman.
I'll get right on that.
I don't know why I turned into Burt Young at the very end of that. Wendy Liebman.
So I was bumped that one time, and then the next time, Schwarzenegger was talking about True Lies.
Yeah.
That movie. He was touting that movie. Yeah. And then now look at him now. And then I got called back 2 weeks later, and Tom Arnold was on also.
True Lies.
True Lies. And I didn't get bumped then, but I'm trying to think of like if there was a bad one. Oh, okay. It wasn't bad, but I was told to switch some jokes and switch them around. And I guess Letterman thought that it ended abruptly. And so and I guess it was Eddie Brill who said, yeah, she should have switched those jokes. And so that's when he got hired to be the coordinator.
Eddie did?
Yeah.
Who told you to switch your things around?
Whoever was the coordinator then. I don't remember the name.
Not a comic, obviously.
I don't think he was a comedian, no.
Wait, was it Bud's daughter?
No.
Zoe Friedman?
She was
always pretty cool.
She was great. No, it was the person in between them.
It's we talk a lot about like network executives with ideas, like how fascinating that is. Like, hey guys, I figured I'd just come downstairs and fuck everything up. Because I have a desk. So I know comedy because I have a desk. I don't know if you know my father. He's never been in show business either. So I just worked my way up from the mailroom, and I think your character should walk in and steal an avocado out of the refrigerator and then leave through the window. And then yell something about toothpaste. That's just what our focus groups, they like avocados and toothpaste. So someone comes to you.
Does this just come to you, or have you been rehearsing that?
I wrote this all down,
okay,
and finally
right.
I can unleash it, my
Awesome.
avocado toothpaste run. So
Awesome.
somebody comes to you that's never done comedy and goes, you know what? You should switch the order of what you do for a living. Like, did that, at the time,
I'm so compliant that it didn't dawn on me to stand up for myself. But now, since seeing Girls, I just say what I think. Right?
You've sworn.
Fuck that.
Because of Leah? Right? Lena, hold on, you need a mic if you're going to talk.
Sorry.
It's
right?
okay.
You can come sit with me.
Because people are like, fucking who's off mic? It's bananas. So because of the show Girls, which I think is a perfect show, as does my wife and the whole family, we love the show. Now, does that show actually inspire you to stand up for yourself more?
No, just to flaunt myself.
And to have your husband turn toddler into a fetish.
We're not into role playing. Every once in a while, he wants to do Romeo and Juliet.
Which one are you?
Just joking. Oh, what is that? I can't see it though. To call me mommy?
That would make him Puerto Rican if he called you mommy.
But that's beautiful.
That would be weird. That would be weird if your husband and you were making love and he goes, oh, mommy. Then that's like a promo with you and Attell again. Ay, papi. So you switched the order because that person told you to, and then Eddie Brill said it should have been in the other order.
Said to Letterman, I guess they were friends, and he was doing warm up, and he said, yeah, she should have done it the other way. And that's when he got hired, and I guess the other guy got let go, which I feel terrible about.
Oh,
me
Eddie?
Just ruining careers and
Eddie,
shit.
you mean?
No, because some guy got fired, I think.
Well, yeah, but he did his job poorly. Eddie got let go for doing his job correctly.
But I agreed to switching.
Because you don't want to make waves.
Right, I don't want to make waves. I'm going to start making waves.
Make waves.
I want to do something that's going to go viral.
Cannonball!
I want to be YouTube worthy.
You get Letterman 9 times, you do it. But to the people listening, it's like a fantasy, like it's beyond their realm of...
Surreal.
So how, like, Letterman 7, 8, and 9, do they just call you and say, explain to the listeners, like, how do you get, like, a 9th Letterman?
So it would be time for another comedian, female maybe, to come on. They look through their list and then they go, oh, she hasn't been on in a while. And so they call my manager and then I put together 5 minutes and then at the time, Eddie wanted to see that 5 minutes a couple of times. So I would go to New York a little early and do the set. Actually, there's a set on YouTube that I have no control over. It was from Comics, that club, and I didn't know there was a camera on me, and I was rehearsing my 5 minutes in front of like 3 people. And so there's no laughter, but so people are writing, she sucks or whatever, but for me it was a great set.
I saw those comments.
You did?
And what really broke my heart was they were written by Dick Van Dyke and Lily Tomlin. And the Sherman Brothers. I don't know why they did that. Why'd you read the comments?
I'm going to stop reading the comments.
Just stay off of it entirely.
Stop reading the comments.
And then Leno, how many times?
3.
3.
I once sat next to General Schwarzkopf
Sure, close enough.
He liked my shoes.
Did he tell you that?
Yeah, they were like
Oh
these.
my God, that's the best to think of him as like a cross-dresser like J. Edgar Hoover.
No, because they were flat, because I only wear flats. I can't wear heels.
Why?
If I wear
Is that a tear duct
heels,
thing?
if I wear heels, I'll be sitting in a wheelchair. Like that's the only time you'll see me in heels.
Because you fall down and you break your spine?
I just have really...
Yeah, why don't you get a wheelchair to wear high heels in?
Right?
This is my high heel wheelchair.
I need a wheelchair.
Is it because you can't walk in them?
I can, but my feet are so flat, and I have clown feet.
Clown?
Yeah, they're
Clown
flat
said
and
clam
big.
feet.
They're flat and big.
So General Schwarzkopf, you have long hands for somebody as tiny as you too.
Well, my dentist said I should be taller.
Well, dentists,
He did.
they really are the barometers of height. Men that work with teeth.
No, I swear to God, it has to do with the roots of your teeth. He said,
Really?
Yes. He said, you should be like 5'6". I'm 5'2". So I'm like, I guess I smoked too many cigarettes.
As a baby?
I did. I was having a nicotine fit. There was a guy in the audience the other day, and he said he never smoked. And I said, you must be having a nicotine fit right around now.
I like why you're doing shows during the day.
Sometimes we do.
Was it a day
No,
show?
it was at Flappers. It was the night they stole my phone.
Yeah, Wendy Liebman has no cell phone. She had to call Alonzo Bowden and like other comics, like this social network of comics, to go step-by-step directions to the house. I could have just told you, go to the ocean, make a right.
Well, no, because I had your address on my phone.
Yeah, because we planned this like 2 weeks ago, and we were
I know.
texting back and forth. Very nice.
But I learned my lessons. I should have written it down somewhere else.
I have nothing written down. It's all on my phone. If I lose my phone, I'm doomed.
I am so fucked on so many levels because of my phone. Plus, I'm addicted to it. So here's what happened. So it was gone, and then I'm like, I know I left it right there. And I came back after I performed.
And this
it
at
was
Flappers
gone.
Comedy Club in Burbank?
Which is a great club. I loved Flappers.
Yeah, if you want your phone stolen.
Right.
If you don't want to play, Words with Friends ever again on a train.
Very upset.
And who do you
right
think
now.
took it?
Well, they said it was nobody in their staff. So it was
Who was on the
either-
show that night?
On the show,
There was a lot of broads.
Amy Anderson.
I saw you on Twitter.
Tracy Walker and Jeff McKinnon.
Jeff
It was
McKinnon.
Jeff. No,
Jeff
no.
McKinnon.
I really think
Jeff
it was another
McKinnon.
comedian from another.
For the Latino show that came after?
No, there was no
Just say,
Latino
just say,
show.
she's mouthing Latino.
No, I'm not.
She's not, actually. Hand to God, she's not. I don't want people to think
It was
you
somebody
were.
who walked through the green room to get to the liquor closet.
A comedian.
Then they got drunk. Then they were on their way back. Then they were like, "Ooh,
What is
there's
this,
a phone."
Caddyshack? With like, what are you talking? Comics, like, this is like Punchline 2? When the comics have lockers?
They have a lock.
When comics
I
go through the
hated
green room
that.
to get to the liquor closet, then they get drunk and they hang out and they smoke a joint and they play chess with the old black guy who gives them wisdom beyond their years.
I don't know.
You know how that goes. In the Valley. Usually that happens at
No,
comedy
I
clubs.
started in Boston.
Flappers and
We didn't have
Ha. There's no janitors in Boston.
So it's gone, and I thought I would freak out because I live with my phone. I should have a glove with a pouch for my phone because
Why don't you invent that? All
I
those shows.
thought of that, right?
But-
Shark Tank?
Now you have to invent it in 2 weeks before this comes out.
Okay. I get a prototype. How
That's
do I
good.
wipe?
How
Other
will you-
hand.
She's going to switch it up to wipe.
Or make it like an arm. I don't know. Maybe I should just not have
You
a
can't have it
phone.
on your forearm like you're Tom Brady in the huddle with the plays on your arm.
Is that what
Did
he
you know
did?
that's what they do? They cheat. You know, they have like 4 sets. I'll hip you to some.
I didn't know they could read.
Some guy. Oh, my God. University of Michigan graduate. I didn't know they could either, I'll be honest with you. They have little signs.
So I thought I would freak, but I didn't. I was really zen about it. Like, well, what am I going to do?
It's liberating, right?
A little bit. I didn't have it for a day and a half. And usually, like, I'm always playing some game. And now I just had to work in the past 2 days. I just actually had to do real things.
Maybe you nag your husband because you're not listening because you're always doing the crossword. But I'm being serious. You're always in your phone doing crosswords and Angry Birds. And then by the time you start
Tiny Wings.
Tiny Wings?
Have you played that one?
No, I'm not playing anything on my phone.
Oh, my God. You play Words with Friends.
On my iPad. There's a difference.
Draw something? No,
never. Let me tell you something. I took Twitter off of my phone, and that was like I quit drinking. Like it was that liberating. It was like I quit smoking. When I no longer had that mention button on my phone and I could constantly, because when you have it on your phone, it'll just tell you you have 120 mentions because your phone's been plugged in for 2 days. And you look and you go, you check, and you're just in a cab in New York checking.
Right.
When I had that removed from my phone, that was the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Can I be honest with you about something?
No.
Okay. So.
You're not plugged in.
Okay. So. When we did the benefit, you said, let me text you. So you were texting me throughout my set. And then I texted him.
I told you I was live tweeting your set. And what I wound up doing was just texting you.
Right.
Just stupid shit that came to mind.
But I did the same thing.
Yeah, but yours were way funnier than mine. That's when I knew the separation joke writing wise between you and I.
No.
Yours
so I wrote
funny.
like 14 or 15, whatever.
My son
and then I
in
never
the tent.
heard from you. And then I was like, maybe Nikki saw his phone and was like, who are these texts coming from?
Oh,
no. No?
I told her the moment.
He told me about it. He showed me the phone, and I said, "Oh my God, absolutely! Your jokes suck compared to hers. She's
oh, really?
Funny. Yeah, oh, yes.
Oh no,
I was far from being hurt or suspicious. I was like,
okay.
I was like rooting for you. I was going, fuck yeah, yes,
okay.
yes, honey.
Because I was like, I never heard from him again.
Oh God, no. And as for the phone, I never had a phone until I had my child.
I have a question.
I don't have a cell phone. We have one house phone. I don't have a computer.
Do your kids have phones?
Well,
how old are they?
My stepson, my 1-year-old, he has a fake phone. He thinks it's real. He has a phone.
And what about your
Twinkle Little Star
9-year-old?
He does have a phone.
See, I was thinking, because when kids started getting phones, people would be like, I can't believe their kid has a phone. I think kids should have phones. Because they need to get in touch with their parents.
Yeah. I mean, in my generation, it was the beeper. Like every parent would give their teenager a beeper. So that's what we would do. At any rate.
If your kid has a phone, though, it's a built-in GPS if they get kidnapped. You can follow them around the country. So if your kid gets nabbed, which would be weird because your stepsons are in like their 20s. So if they get kidnapped,
they can never run away.
Just ran away.
I know.
These days, you can get practically everything on demand, like my podcast, which is free. You listen to it whenever you want, when it's convenient for you. So why are you still going to the post office, Wendy Liebman, and dealing with their limited hours? You can get postage on demand with Stamps.com. Anything you can do at the post office, you can do now right from your desk with Stamps.com. Buy and print official U.S. postage for any letter or package using your own computer and printer. And unlike the post office, Stamps.com never closes, so you can get postage whenever you need it, 24/7. Right now, use our promo code. Right now, this moment, turn this off and do what I say. Use our promo code MOHR, M-O-H-R, for this special offer. No risk trial, plus $110 bonus offer, includes a digital scale and up to $55 free postage. Don't wait. Go to Stamps.com before you do anything else. Click on the radio microphone at the top of their homepage and type in MOHR, M-O-H-R. That's Stamps.com. Enter MOHR. Out of all the late night talk show guys, who's the hottest?
Jimmy Fallon.
We thought... No, that's your opinion. Hold on a second. My wife's like, you're wrong. But my wife and I had this conversation driving to the Tonight Show what your answer would be, and we were both very wrong. So you think Fallon... So let's name the ones you've done. Don't give me any hints. Let's name the ones you've done. Letterman? Lermo? Leno, no. All right, Leno, Letterman.
Carson.
Fallon.
Fallon. Kimmel. Chuck Woolery.
No.
I did.
I thought that was a joke when you texted that to me.
He
He had a show?
You were on,
really?
Like for a week.
And you did stand-up on Chuck Woolery's show?
I did.
Is her mic working?
I did do the Keenan Ivory
It's a Keenan Ivory Wayans.
I did the Magic Johnson show.
So you did Magic Johnson.
I did.
You had sex with Magic Johnson and Keenan Ivory Wayans.
I did.
I heard that.
Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson.
Is that who you thought I was going to say?
Yeah, we both thought for sure Craig Ferguson.
And
like not even close.